Thank you for watching on Fox Sports. We're here in Saquarema, Brazil for stop number 5 of the championship tour. Heat number 2 in the seeding round out on the water. Carissa Moore, Johanne Defay, and Keely Andrew rounding up the 3 surfers. Overview of Itaúna Beach and straight into action here with Keely Andrew in the white jersey. Finds a nice right-hander and performs well.
And then Keely on the front side. Sort of more of a wrapping maneuver, waiting for it to stand up. Now she gets that vertical face, gets those fins free. So 3 nice little maneuvers there from Keely. A great start for her. It's a tough heat for Keely. And
Carissa Moore right behind her. Carissa looking sharp on the backhand, but the wave closes out, unfortunately, for Moore.
Yeah, well, how's that little high tide? That right hander starting to come into play. And then Carissa Moore. There's that first big turn on the backhand. This was her opening right.
And a replay of Johanne Defay in the blue jersey pots.
Yeah, Johanne Defay, well, hails from the island of Reunion to kind of pick up over the next few days. So it looks like we've got plenty of swell. I think the winds maybe tomorrow are the issue, but right now it's looking great.
Carissa Moore, aggressive turn on the backhand. Smooth there, hits some whitewater turbulence, but handles through that second turn. So nice 2-turn combination for Carissa Moore on her second ride. And she's already looking money at this year's Oi Rio Pro. The champion in 2011. Let's see if she can do it again. Here's a replay of that ride, Potts.
Yeah, I love that body language that she's got, almost off balance on that bottom turn, but then made it. Absolutely. You know, she's always one of the favorites, Joe. Kipes, sorry.
Johanne Defay, a little bobble there off the bottom, and still kind of struggling with this, but nice hooks off the top. Wow. Now making up for it. And getting some momentum through the end of this ride. So what started off as a struggle, she's actually worked it out. JoJo in the blue jersey kicking out.
Kipes, how comfortable did she look on that wave? I mean, that was what we're looking forward to seeing from Johanne Defay. Places like Cloudbreak over there in Fiji. Very powerful surfer, really attacks the wave and surfs right in the pocket too. So some beautiful maneuvers here. Another big turn right there from Johanne Defay and finishes off nice and strong. So Kipes, as I said, if she fires as well, she's going to be a tough one to beat.
Liked how she was able to, she skipped a little bit off the bottom, but really made up for it on the top turn. Keely Andrew sticks with the rights. A nice roundhouse cutback for Andrew. And some smooth rail work for the Australian. So you can see she's already showing her strategy. She's going to stick to the rights while...
That backhand attack, but shorter rides, a little bit more intense, but beautiful wave here for Keely again. Just that swooping turn there. And I think the only thing really that's going to hinder the scoring potential is the fact that there wasn't a lot of vertical face on this wave. So the maneuvers aren't going to look as radical, as committed.
Faye are utilizing the lefts here at Itaúna. Carissa Moore finishing off her wave. So a lot of action happening, showing that it's very consistent this morning as far as, you know, the wave period.
For the judges to lock in those scores and then maybe readjust. Carissa Moore with a big backside snap and then comes around the section again. There's that body language that we love. Through the lip and finishes with a bit of drama from that top turn, unfortunate for her. And then Carissa, big snap on that first maneuver, waiting for it to stand up. Look at the body language. I love the way that upper body twists and carves. And then finishes strong with a little bit of drama at the end there. That was a 7.50. You know, that left-hander stands up a bit more and those maneuvers look a little bit more radical. So Keely's got to get onto that.
Here's the Faye. Nice hook off the top, what we expect from her, but little wobble there puts her off timing and unable to get to that second maneuver. So opportunity missed, but plenty times on the clock, 18 minutes, 45 seconds.
Let's have a look and see what went wrong here. Little pump off the bottom. Opening maneuver, a little bit of give there from the fin. Pipes, that's the wave that all the other waves are going to be compared towards.
Andrew now utilizing a left. Smooth bottom turn, nice hooking maneuver off the lip. Times her bottom turn again, but late to the lip and goes down. Keely Andrew looking to improve upon her low of a 3.67. 28% of the time she's putting on excellent heats. That's the highest on tour. Carissa Moore. Here's Johanne Defay. And just looking for more for Defay, and she's unable to find any more open face. She's going to remain in third place. 3.54 is the mark that she needs, and I think that left just let her down.
Kind of sleepy through most part of the year, but right now it is hustling and bustling.
Keely Andrew finding another right. Some rail work for Andrew, and she kicks out.
3 world titles as well, so I think confidence is a major issue.
Well, here she goes, and you know what? Just attacks the lip there. Nothing gained, nothing lost, however, for the heat leader. 7 minutes, 45 seconds counting down. 0.5 is really good looking for Carissa Moore. Johanne Defay battling back here. 3.8 is all that she requires to get past Keely Andrew into second place, and she's off to a nice start here with a couple of nice backhand turns. Times that third turn well. Patient there for the finish. So Johanne Defay, 4 turns on the backhand, 3.8. What do you think, Potts?
I think we're going to see a lead change for sure. I think Johanne Defay timed that wave well. I mean, there wasn't anything super critical, but just the way she sort of pieced it all together and made it all make sense. You know, fitted every turn in nicely and then finished strong. I think a 3.80 is definitely within striking distance. First turn, sort of more of a transition move. And now she starts to find that lip line. A couple of big turns here, taking her time. I like that. She's not rushing, waited, and then bang. Beautiful little finish there from Johanne Defay. I love the backhand attack, really strong on that back foot, throwing a lot of water out the back, so showing some power, and then really committed to that last maneuver. So 3.80. We'll have to wait and see, but I think we're going to see her move up into the top 2.
You can see a set of waves coming through. It's all her decision. She has first priority. She's going to utilize it in the first wave of the set. Let's see what she has for us. Nice start there. She's going to have to get a little bit more vert, though. Hooking turn. It's going foamy and tapered on the end.
Oh, really fires. She's going to be very, very tough to beat. Keely. Nice bottom turn, top turn. Beautiful snap. Just put it together very nice and then finish strong on this last maneuver. Keely Andrew, I think that's going to be enough, Kipes, even though it was a smaller wave.
Board, but wow. Talk about swinging the board. Carissa Moore right behind her. It looks like second wave of the set, a little bit bigger and a little bit more dynamic. And Carissa finishes off her ride, so she's going to maintain that lead. Big story, though. Did Keely Andrew do enough for that 5.04? Keely Andrew goes to second. Johanne Defay drops to third as we take a look at Carissa Moore's last wave.
Oh my gosh, Carissa Moore just dropped another excellent score. I think this is the best wave of the heat. 7.5 right now is the benchmark, but just the commitment that Carissa showed on that first turn was absolutely amazing.
This is going to be it right now. She decides not to go on that wave, does not utilize priority. Keely Andrew will take it.
Wow.
It looks like a pretty good wave.
That was an interesting situation.
Keely speeding off the bottom and hooking off the top. Might have been a priority error for Johanne Defay to let that one go. That could have been the key to her ticket to the round of 16.
Commitment for sure on that one maneuver, but is it going to be enough?
She let this one go to Keely Andrew with priority. Let's watch it on the replay again, Potts.
First turn, nice, just setting it up, taking her time. Maybe missed a little bit of scoring potential there. Nice little slashing turn. Now she goes up through the lip there. Have to wait for these scores. Late drop from Johanne Defay. Comes around the section. Big vertical snap. And that's all she wrote.
Still no indication of her last ride. 6.93 Potts. Going to be hard on that single maneuver. Huh?
Yeah. I mean, had she backed it up with something else.
And definitely. She doesn't get it. So Johanne Defay on to the elimination round. Advancing on, Keely Andrew and Carissa Moore.